Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, the video opens with the sound of a deep, confident engine note echoing against an empty stretch of highway. The kind of sound that makes you turn your head before you even see the car. As the camera sweeps in, the 2026 Plymouth Barracuda comes into frame. Its silhouette instantly recognizable, yet sharpened with modern aggression. There's an undeniable nostalgia here, an echo of the muscle car golden age, but with the crisp precision of a 21st century performance machine. From the front, the Barracuda makes a statement before you even know the specs. The hood is long and sculpted with functional heat extractors subtly integrated rather than tacked on. The grille stretches wide with a blacked-out mesh design, flanked by razor-thin LED headlights that seem to squint like a predator sizing up its prey. Down low, an aerodynamic splitter hugs the asphalt, hinting at the engineering beneath. You can tell Plymouth's designers studied the classic Cuda's face, then pushed it forward into the future without losing its soul. Moving along the side profile, the proportions are pure muscle, short rear deck, long hood, and a stance that feels coiled and ready to spring. The wheel arches are slightly flared, housing forged aluminum wheels that can be spec'd up to 21 inches, wrapped in sticky performance rubber. A character line runs cleanly from the front fender to the rear quarter, braking just enough to catch the light and show off the subtle widening of the rear hips. The greenhouse is tight, with a fastback roofline that flows elegantly toward the tail, nodding to the original's design while adding aerodynamic efficiency. Small details like the flush-mounted door handles and carbon fiber mirror caps whisper modern even as the car's shape screams heritage. Swinging around to the back, the attitude sharpens even more. A full-width LED taillight bar stretches from edge to edge, broken only by the proud Barracuda badge sitting dead center. The trunk lip subtly curves upward into an integrated spoiler. And down below, a diffuser frames quad exhaust tips that could double as artillery. There's a functional elegance here. The styling isn't just for looks. The air management is designed to keep the car planted at high speeds. And even the exhaust outlets are shaped to help with heat dissipation. Step inside, and the nostalgia gives way to outright futurism. The cockpit is driver-focused, with a low seating position and a dash that wraps slightly toward you like the console of a fighter jet. Premium materials are everywhere: soft-touch leather, real brushed aluminum, and optional carbon fiber inserts. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, perfectly contoured, and covered in perforated leather with paddle shifters that click like a rifle bolt. In front of you, a fully digital 12.5-inch gauge cluster can be customized to show everything from classic round dials to a track-focused G-force meter. The center console houses a crisp 14-inch infotainment display with haptic feedback, seamlessly integrated into the dash so it doesn't feel like an afterthought. Even the seats, deeply bolstered yet surprisingly comfortable, have integrated heating, cooling, and memory settings, along with a subtle embossed Barracuda logo in the headrests. Performance is where the 2026 Barracuda refuses to compromise. The base model packs a twin turbocharged 3.6-liter V6, pushing out 460 horsepower. More than enough to get you in trouble. Step up to the GT variant and you're looking at a naturally aspirated 6.4-liter V8 with 550 horsepower. Delivering that old-school instant throttle response that muscle car purists crave. But the real monster is the supercharged Hemi SRT trim 707 horsepower of barely restrained chaos, capable of hitting 60 miles per hour in under 3.5 seconds. Power is sent to the rear wheels through either a precise speed manual for purists or an 8-speed automatic with lightning-fast shifts. The suspension has been tuned to handle like no Barracuda before it, with adaptive dampers, launch control, and a selectable drive mode system that changes throttle mapping, steering weight, and even exhaust sound. For pricing, Plymouth has kept things competitive given the performance on offer. The entry-level V6 starts around $52,000. The V8 GT sits in the $65,000 range. And the supercharged SRT climbs into the $85,000 territory before options. Loaded up with performance packages, premium interior upgrades, and unique paint. And you can nudge past six figures, but even then, you're getting a blend of power, style, and heritage that's hard to find anywhere else. If there's one suggestion for improvement, it might be to offer a slightly more affordable mid-tier trim for enthusiasts who want V8 sound without all the premium extras. Or perhaps a lighter track-focused package that strips out some of the luxury in exchange. For raw speed, a hybrid performance option could also future-proof the Barracuda without diluting its character. Something to consider as emissions regulations tighten as the camera pulls back for the outro. The Barracuda is shown ripping down a coastal road. Its exhaust note echoing off the cliffs, sunlight catching on the metallic paint. The 2026 Plymouth Barracuda isn't just a revival. It's a statement that muscle cars can evolve without losing the edge that made them legends in the first place. It's loud, it's fast, it's unapologetic, and yet it's refined in a way that invites you to drive it every day. Whether you're in it for the heritage, the performance, or just the feeling of owning something that turns heads wherever it goes, this is a car that delivers on every front. And as that tail light bar disappears into the horizon, you're left with one clear thought: this is what the return of a legend should feel like.